Hi there! This time a tutorial for a colorful scarf that will keep you nice and warm during the winter. It is again a very easy pattern and crochets very quickly. You can easily adjust the pattern to your own desired size and you can wear it yourself or give it as a gift to someone. And the free written pattern can be found on my blog. The link to my blog is in the description box down below. Give me a thumbs up to let me know if you like this pattern. If you are new to my channel and you like what you see, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss another video. And if you have a request for a tutorial or a question, let me know in the comments down below. For this tutorial I got the yarns from Ice Yarns. I used two different yarns. It is a 50-50 cotton acrylic, so 50% cotton, 50% acrylic. This is the Lorena Colorful, and I have the normal Lorena. The recommended hook size is a 3 to 4 millimeter crochet hook, but I use a 6 millimeter crochet hook because I'm going to combine those two and work up the two at the same time. How much yarn I used, I put it in the description box down below, so you can find it there. Let's begin. We start by taking both yarns and work them at the same time. We make a slip knot on our hook and then chain an uneven number. So it doesn't really matter how many stitches you have, but make sure it is an uneven number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 35. I chained 35 chains, and the width of my work is now about 20 centimeters or 8 inches. So that's the width of my shawl. If you want to make your shawl wider, then make more chains. If you want to make it smaller, then make less chains. If you want to make a afghan or a blanket, make a lot more chains. But keep in mind that you have an uneven number. Okay, then we insert our hook in the second chain from the hook. So the loop on your hook doesn't count as a stitch, so here you see the first and here is the second. We insert in the second chain and make a normal single crochet. I use the back bumps, but you can use the front of the stitch as well. So yarn over, pull up a loop, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. So this is a normal single crochet. Then insert in the same stitch where you just made your single crochet in. So insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, 2 loops on your hook. Then leave those 2 loops on your hook and insert in the next stitch. Yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. You've made a single crochet in pairs. So we insert in the same stitch where your last stitch was made. So insert in the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, leave those 2 loops on your hook, insert in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Just like when you are decreasing, we make a single crochet 2 together. So these are single crochets 2 together, but then you start your next stitch in the same stitches where you ended your previous one. So insert your hook in the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 2 loops on your hook, and insert in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Insert in the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, insert in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Insert in the same stitch, pull up a loop, insert in the next stitch, pull up a loop, and make sure you have both yarns on your hook, and then through all 3 loops on your hook. So repeat this all the way across. So insert in the same stitch, pull up a loop, insert in the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. In the same stitch, in the next stitch. Very easy, very quick, but make sure you insert in the same stitch first and then in the next, otherwise you will decrease your work and then you end up with a scarf that becomes smaller and smaller. And that's not what you want. So keep in mind to place your first insert in the same stitch and the next in the next, to keep your stitch count every row the same, like this. So repeat this all the way across and I'll meet you back when you're at the end of this row. So the same stitch and the next stitch, and through all 3 loops on your hook. I'm almost at the end, so I need a couple more stitches. So same, the next, the same, and the next. And if you have 1 stitch left, then you can make 1 more single crochet in pairs, so single crochet 2 together in the last 2, so in the same and in the last stitch. So you make single crochet 2 together all the way to the end, like this. And then you chain 1, turn your work. Row 2 is the repeat row, so you repeat row 2 for the whole pattern. So, very easy and very quick. So the first stitch gets always a normal single crochet. So that's the only different stitch, is a single crochet in the first stitch. And then we make our single crochets in pairs. So we insert in the same stitch as where you made your single crochet, the same stitch, pull up a loop, in the next stitch, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook, insert in the same stitch, and in the next stitch, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook, insert in the same stitch and in the next stitch, and finish your single crochet 2 together in the same stitch and in the next stitch, and finish your single crochet 2 together in the same stitch, pull up a loop, in the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. That's all. That's all there is. So it is very easy and it works up really quickly. So the same stitch and the next stitch. Don't forget to start the stitch in the same stitch and end it in the next, and then you'll be fine. And you have your stitch count the same in every row. So repeat this until your scarf is the length you like. And then I'll meet you back. So end every row with a single crochet 2 together, and then a chain 1, turn your work, and start every row with a normal single crochet. And repeat that row after row until you have the length you like. And then I'll meet you back. My scarf is the length I like. It is 170 centimeters and 5.5 feet. To end the scarf, I make 2 rows of normal single crochets. Then your scarf is done. Repeat that on the other end. So go to the other end and repeat 2 rows of normal single crochets. Then you can cut your yarn, bind off, weave in, and your scarf is done. So to finish, we chain 1, turn your work, just like we did in every row, and then we make a single crochet in the first, and no longer a single crochet 2 together, but we make in every stitch 1 single crochet. Like this. So repeat this to the end of the row, to the end of the row, and then chain 1, turn your work and work your way back, making 1 single crochet in every stitch across. Then you can bind off, weaving your ends, and then repeat this on the other side of your shawl. And then you can choose to leave it like this, or you can make some fringe at the ends. And how you do that, I teach you in another video. So work your way to the end, just making 1 single crochet in every stitch. I have 2 more, like this, and then chain 1, turn your work, and make a single crochet in every stitch again. So 2 rows of normal single crochets, then cut your yarn, bind off, weaving your ends, and repeat the same at the other end. And then your scarf is done. And if you want some fringe, then you can watch my next tutorial where I show you how to give your scarf a nice fringe. So if you like this tutorial, please give me a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed yet, then do me a favor, click the subscribe button and the bell button next to it so you know when I upload a new video. See you next time. Bye.